Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully you all hear me. If you can't hear me, let me know in the comment if you can't hear me. But um, yeah, JT said he couldn't hear me. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. If you can't, again, let me know. If you can't hear me, let me know. We good. I like it. I like it. Appreciate your tank. A lot of content creators. Wow, it's really loud in here. Excuse me. A lot of content creators in this space. Come back, homie. Come back, camera. There we go. We back. A lot of content creators for the Giants. All like the last 4 or 5 days, all I've heard, man, this wide receiving core is ass. This wide receiver core is terrible. These guys can't do anything. Um, like all I heard was negativity, negativity. Oh my gosh, I thought it couldn't get worse than what happened after 2022. But here we are, it's worse. It was doom and gloom. I came on today at the podcast, and y'all should still go and check it out. My podcast today, Giant Issue, and check out what was said. But I said, hey, it was a 5 turnover game where 3 rookies turned the ball over 4 times. How often are you ever going to see that happen? Right? How often are you ever going to be in a situation where that negative ball just continues to roll? And so as I kept saying, hey man, it's never as bad as it should be. It's never as bad as we think it is. It's never as good as we think it is. Ta-da! They came back. Here's 2 things that we need to acknowledge that we have not acknowledged. For all of the people saying that this coaching staff does not know what they're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, that is now how many games in a row where they've scored on the first 2 possessions of the game, right? How many games in a row that they have scored on the first 2 possessions of the game? You know what the first 2 possessions of the game are? It's scripted football. Now, right, Dart has helped the situation because he can run. He's helped the situation not only because he can run, but because he can run and he can escape pressure. But you don't want to make a living like that, right? Like Dart being able to bounce around and do all that stuff, eventually it catches up with you. Like eventually people will start figuring out. So you don't want to make a living on it, but while you're taking advantage of it, take advantage of it. A few things I loved. The first drive, the touchdown run by Dart, fantastic touchdown run. Like, to be able to boom, boom, and then when you take off, and then you're able to make somebody miss in the open field, a linebacker, a guy who is, ready to go, like that says a lot. The second thing that I loved is when Philadelphia then made their run, the drive back down to get a touchdown, not a field goal, the touchdown. If you followed me, you know that one of my biggest pet peeves with this team has been that they score field goals where you need touchdowns. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. We're settling for too many field goals, right? Should have been touchdowns. They're getting touchdowns tonight. I don't like the fact that they missed the field goal, missed extra point. Like, what are we doing here? I'm sorry. I'm a lot harder on kickers than most would be. I really and truly would fire a kicker for missing an extra point. It's that simple to me, right? Like maybe not one extra point, but if you miss multiple extra points, I got to get you out of here. Because most of what you're going to kick are extra points. If you can't make the extra point, if it can't be automatic, then what are we doing? I'm not gonna harp on that very long. The defensive front, getting pressure with that same outlaw stunt. We saw 2 weeks ago, because last week they didn't get a pick. I mean a sack. But we saw 2 weeks ago, Kayvon Thibodeau and Abdul Carter having success with that outlaw stunt. And what's the outlaw stunt? Actually, I think it was an in-law stunt for them that time. What is it? It's when the interior guy, this is what an outlaw stunt is. The interior guy rushes, but he rushes towards the tackle instead of towards the quarterback. That allows the outside end to then loop underneath to a clean pocket where they can attack the quarterback. We've seen it happen, right? We've seen it happen now multiple weeks where they've been able to score or able to get home to the quarterback with this stunt. Love it. Don't love the secondary play. I still don't have faith in Tyler Nubin. It's a situation where I just think they're being put or being asked to do things that they're maybe not that great at. That's all. It's not necessarily his fault. They're being asked to do things they're not the greatest at. Need to see more from Paulson Adebo. And then, of course, you guys are in the comments right now doing the same type of stuff that you Giants fans do, which is go uber hyperbole. LaJordan Humphreys is look at this. Like, come on, people. LaJordan Humphreys is just doing like nobody. It's funny because LaJordan Humphreys made like a big catch. So then y'all just gave him a pass on that touchdown he dropped. Or excuse me, the touchdown that got knocked out of his hands. Would you have given that same grace, right? Would you have given that same grace to another wide receiver who will not be named? But if he had the ball in his hands and you punched it and it got knocked out of his hands, would y'all have still been out here going, oh my God, because he had one good catch? Think about this for a second. Right? I love what LaJordan Humphreys did. He was one of the people who I thought should have made the original roster, not Bo Collins. I was not a Bo Collins guy. I thought LaJordan Humphreys had done enough in the preseason as a bigger body guy down the field to make the roster. But let's not now act like he's, Odell Beckham, right? Let's just enjoy the fact that he's making plays when he gets an opportunity to make plays. Hey, how about a hand for Jalen Hyatt? Y'all came on here and y'all are talking about LaJordan Humphreys. All I hear is LaJordan Humphreys. I haven't heard one mention of Wan'Dale Robinson, and Wan'Dale Robinson all year, even when Malik Neighbors was here, has looked like the best wide receiver on the team. I'm sorry, right? I'm sorry. Wan'Dale Robinson, not the best wide receiver, excuse me, but the best big play wide receiver on the team. Shout out to everybody that just dropped in to say what's up. Shout out to everybody that stopped in to say what's up. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the people. Hey, and right, Hyatt doing his job tonight. You're not beating yourselves, and that's what matters. At the end of the day, the teams that win are the teams that don't beat themselves, right? Now, here's what has to happen. It has to be a second half. It has to be a second half where things don't get stale, because we've seen that the further they get off the script, the more stale it gets. Keep the creativity up, right? Keep the creativity up. Keep the aggression up. Dart's got to be careful when he's running, but I like the fact he's still got to run, right? Get the ball into the hands of Wan'Dale Robinson. Second quarter, it looked like it was starting to go a little bit down. I know we're about to start back up. We're about to kick off for the third quarter. I appreciate it. All you guys, go out there, watch that third quarter. I am finally going to open up and crack open a frosty beverage and enjoy along with you. Make sure you come back, go to the New York Giants on SI tomorrow and read my 3 plays. It's either going to be the things that cost them the game or it's going to be the things that won them the game. Make sure you go over there and check it out. Until next time, enjoy the second half. I'm Coach Gene Clemons, and I have a giant issue.